How's everybody doing? So, as you guys remember yesterday, we stained this. So, if you some videos online say to wait 2 to 3 hours. I like to wait 24, just so all that stain, all that pre-stain do its work and actually soak in right away. It still smells like stain. It's gonna smell like stain for a couple more days. So if you do stain something, don't just take it inside. Just take it home or inside your home right away. So what we're actually going to do today, we are going to finish with the final product. So if you guys have a Cricut, a Silhouette, or whatever the case is, I did this with that. And we are going to apply it to the wood. So again, here's part of it. We're going to apply it to the wood. Just be careful if you do use stain. And the reason why is because if you don't wait long enough, the stain is not going to, I'm sorry, not the stain, but the vinyl is actually not going to stick. So you just got, that's why I wait 24 hours. That's just my personal preference. You can read whatever you want online. They'll tell you different time frames. They'll tell you different methods. But the best method for me to do this is to apply the pre-stain. Let it soak for about 2 to 3 hours. Apply the stain. Then wait for 24 hours after you've done it. So go do something else. Go have a beer. Go eat. Come back the next day. That's one of the reasons why I mainly do my work late at night, because I can leave it overnight. I'll go to work the next day and I don't mess with it. Because if I do it on a weekend, I'm going to just go back and forth, just making sure if it's dry. And then I run into the situations where, because it's not dry, because I did not wait enough time, the bubbles start happening. And the vinyl starts popping up, and then you have a bad product. And of course, who wants to buy a bad product? I know I don't. So, see right here, we applied it. We have to take this off. So if we apply enough force, some people use credit cards, which is fine, unless your credit card breaks, then I'm not responsible. But you can use this. I use this. It's the Cricut. It's just a piece of plastic. I have a bigger one, but this one for me works works well. So remember, you gotta apply force into the vinyl. Do it for, I'm gonna say like 30 seconds, just constant pressure everywhere. Make sure that you start at the middle and apply pressure out. That way there's no air bubbles, none of that good stuff, because you don't want that. Because after you apply whatever coating you want to apply at the end, you don't have to. But if you apply any type of coating, just so you can seal it, you will see those bubbles and they will pop out. And that is not a good deal. Okay, so it looks like it's ready. We take out the transfer paper. It transfers pretty good. There you go. There's half of it. Still looks pretty good. For those of you that are watching this video, just make sure that you follow our YouTube channel, rmcdesignz, just like our Instagram, rmcdesignz, just like our Venmo, just like our Cash App. So everything's simple for everybody, because I don't want to have 10 different names. The same thing with this one. You cut it, so there's a transfer. Make sure that you apply pressure so that vinyl can come off the paper. There you go. sometimes it's gonna take a little bit, especially if you reuse the transfer paper, because it takes the sticky stuff off. I like to reuse it just because I don't like to waste material. You don't have to. The roll we usually get is about 15 bucks at a store in Dallas. I can't remember the name of it, but if you guys want to DM me, I can look for it and send it over to you guys. It's about 15, 20 bucks, depending on the roll that you get, because now they have a bunch of different ones. Before, it used to be $12.99, and it didn't matter what size it was, so people just get the biggest ones. But I guess it caught on, you know. Trying to do a business move. So here's the other part, and we're gonna go ahead and put that one down. Always making sure it's evenly spaced out. It looks evenly spaced out. So we're gonna lay it down.